Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. Today it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to start us off. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Volunteers offense comes on the field first today. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, it's just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for him.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Here's the second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. That play makes it 2nd and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. A throw to the running back in the flat. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, and it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34, and the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. So they reached the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Tennessee's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. We've got some interesting matchups here today, Kirk. Each quarterback is going to have to account for an elite free safety on the other side.
Well, Chris, I think this is the game within the game, to be honest. These two free safeties are great at operating and just roaming in coverage. It's going to be interesting to see how these two move around on the chessboard in this game.
And the Sun Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down right at the 20. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Fighting off the tackler. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
With 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaks loose at the 40. Powers through a tackle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Arizona State.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Handoff from the shotgun. Eludes a tackle.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finds his target, and they've got him.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Pitch play to the back, and they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to...
Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Looks to the left for a quick throw, and he's got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
that sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. When they bring him down, that's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the...
Oh, a sack! The senior on this defense making a big play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. And he scores. Touchdown, Volunteers. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT puts them up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw yet again. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ASU. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is good. Makes it a 21-17 game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The balls come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that core quarterback before he gets killed.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And the Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. On to punt now for the first time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And, you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, How nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They get the second half started with a running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He has first down yardage at the 46, and the Sun Devils will crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Big play here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Vols will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. The shotgun running play call. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense in hurry-up mode. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hand.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Moving right through the contacts. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This quarterback on fire today. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
See if they can convert the point after. They go up 18 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. The shotgun handoff here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Looking for a gap. It's back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
The Sun Devils will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Extending the play now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
And it's picked off, threw it across his body, and paid the price. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a 2nd chance after the roughing the punter penalty. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. He hands it off from the gun. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Sun Devils will have to kick this away. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Using his legs here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. The Vols will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So this team suffers what became a beatdown. We were not expecting this at all. And, wow, it's a head-scratcher.
Yeah, they've got a lot of soul-searching to do, in my opinion. You played a good team and got outplayed. Points that can come out of a game like this. Hopefully, this coaching staff uses them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.